And now, let's meet your starters for your St. Michael Albertville Knights. At guard, the 6'3" senior, number 2, Carson Radke. And another guard, 6'2" junior, number 10, Ronnie Purcell. And for the 6'4" senior, number 23, Jack Hulting. And another guy, 6'4", number 24, Johnny Tennyson. And another guy, 6'4", senior, number 24, Ryan Whitestad. Your Knights are coached by head coach Derek Johnson.
Michael Albertville, we've got high school boys basketball already underway tonight from STMA. And as we get this game underway, Carson Radke has put a shot in from close range, and the Knights have grabbed a 2-0 lead. Spuds now trying to avoid a turnover, have brought it in play, and are in the front court. David Lindell works it off to Belinda Alamati and around to the perimeter, and back now to the near side for Mackay Elmore. Elmore works around the perimeter, stops short, brings it back. Here's a look back to the far side for Brady Walthall. He has a step on the screen, but he's cut off nicely by Wade Blockstevet, and it comes back up on top, and Moorhead will reload. Moorhead a bit more patient, and as they look, it goes to Brady Walthall, who sidesteps and looks and shoots and scores. Brady Walthall with a 3-point field goal, and Moorhead leads it now by a score of 3-2. Here's a drive into the front court by Johnny Tennyson. All the way back near side and out of the corner, Carson Radke. Long pass to the cross corner. From there, the shot is up, and Riley Purcell answers with a 3-pointer for St. Michael Albertville, and the Knights regain the lead now at 5-3. Brady Walthall manages to give it off to the far side. David Lindell just did get there in time to avoid the over and back. Off to the far side, here comes Belinda Alamati to Mackay Elmore, returning it far side. Here's a sidestep by Lindell. Fake left, drive right, runs into 4 defenders. He's in some trouble, manages to work it loose, got the shot up, and it's blocked away. Rebound goes to Blockstevet. into the front court. St. Michael driving down. He lost the dribble on the way up. It was tapped away and tapped out of bounds. And with that, then the Knights will have it back in play. We are just underway, less than 2 minutes in, and it's 5-3. St. Michael has the lead on Moorhead as the play comes in from the baseline for Johnny Tennyson. Up on top, Blockstevet drops it down low, works his way into the lane and back out it comes, and Blockstevet works it back in. Nearly had it tipped, recovered by the Spuds defense, off to the far side for Johnny Tennyson. And from there, worked back to Jack Halting. Halting gives it to the near side, and here's the look in from long range by Blockstevet. Around to the far corner, looking in from there, Johnny Tennyson to Blockstevet. And St. Michael Albertville forced to place a more determined and delayed style of game here against the Spuds tonight. And the shot goes up and missed. Rebound to David Lindell, and the Spuds quickly in the front court. Trailing 5-3, the long pass goes underneath to Jenkins. He had it tipped away. In a reach forward, it is regained by Blockstevet, and he tosses it deep into the far corner. Here's a drive down the baseline. The shot goes up and shot goes in. Johnny Tennyson with a nifty drive at the baseline draws the foul from the Spuds, and that will result in a 3-point play as David Lindell picks up the game's first foul. Jenkins will come out. Lindell will come out. Spuds lining things up now as they wait for this free throw attempt from Johnny Tennyson. His free throw is off the line. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Spuds. Moorhead trailing 7-3. Off to the far side. Driving down, coming short. Blocked away, but it came right back, and he tries it again and leans it up and in. Mason Hills just into the game. And it's now 7-5. To the Spuds defense, a tip away and recovery. Here comes Blake Wolthall, deep into the far corner, working off the dribble. Back up on top it comes to Mackay Elmore and all the way back near corner. The look in from Belinda Alamati. Long skip pass way over the top. Had a notion, Blake Wolthall. Brings it under control to Brady Wolthall, who drives down, stops short, gives it off. Mason Hills drives and scores. Mason Hills, just off the bench for the Spuds, has tied the game at 7. Running jumper, St. Michael Albertville, Johnny Tennyson now has 4. And the Knights regain the lead. The Spuds face the pressure, but they break it with a long pass in. Off the far corner, Brady Wolthall leans back, shoots, and puts it on the rim. It comes away. Tennyson with the rebound. On his way up court and off to the far side, Tennyson goes deep into the corner, and from there a spin away down low. Long pass underneath. Coming short, Jack Halting got turned around. Steal, Moorhead, pass to midcourt. Steal, St. Michael. Lining up at the top of the key, Johnny Tennyson puts up a 3. St. Michael not afraid to shoot and shoot early in their possession. As we saw the last time these teams met, they shoot quickly and generally are very good shooters. They had 13 three-pointers that first time around. Now with a 12-7 lead, Moorhead comes down low, drive to the baseline for Mason Hills. That pulls Moorhead back within 3, and it's 12-9. St. Michael at midcourt with the lead. To the near side, Mackay Elmore defending. Carson Radke's pass off to the far side. Return way up on top, looking in Johnny Tennyson. Little fake right, drive left, comes up short, back up to Blockstevet, and around to the far side, Radke looks in. From there, back up, and Radke had it stolen. Oh my, here's Blake Wolthall missing on the layup. He knew the defense was there. He tried to change his look, and here's another near steal by Brady Wolthall, but recovered, driving down, laying up, bounces off the rim, and the rebound tipped out of bounds by Mackay Elmore. Play will come back in with Wyatt Blockstevet. Luke Johnson checking in for the Knights. Play comes in by St. Michael Albertville. On the floor and travel. Moorhead's tight 2-on-1 defense forced an adjustment in the way the ball was being handled, and it turns into a travel violation. And Moorhead heads up court. They've got a chance to tie on this possession, trailing by 3. A long pass near side, grabbed in the air, and then pushed. The long pass intended for Brady Wolthall. Blackstevett went up for the intended steal and picks up the foul. Moorhead will have it in with Belinda Alamati. To the backcourt, Mackay Elmore. They take a look and send it off. Brady Walthall from there, back near side. Here's Alamati around the perimeter. Has a step and drives. Stops short, gives it back up on top. Anticipated steal by Johnny Tennyson. He goes down and lays it in. Johnny Tennyson now with 9 of the 14 St. Michael Albertville's points. Here's a shot down low and a foul call. Very aggressive move by Belinda Alamati to get to the basket, but he overshot, was fouled, and we'll get 2. Luke Johnson just into the game, picking up the foul. 14-9, Moorhead trailing by 5 as Belinda Alamati steps to the line. Had 4 points against the Knights in their first meeting. This one is up and good. Alamati enters the scorebook with a free throw conversion to bring Moorhead within 4, and he's got 1 coming. On the far side, Johnny Tennyson. On the near side, Luke Johnson for St. Michael. Here's the second free throw up. 2 for 2 for Belinda Alamati. Moorhead again within 3 at 14-11. St. Michael into the front court with the lead. Riley Purcell delivers it off, and Luke Johnson brings it near side. Down low and at the baseline. Giveaway pass on top for Nathan Colson. He goes down low and had it stripped away, and it rolls out of bounds. Moorhead recovers before it hit out of play. Here's Blake Walthall. Works off the screen. He's got a step and a drive and a quick stop and a soft 18-foot jump shot. Blake Walthall rolls it around the rim and scores. Moorhead has come back within 1. 10.5 minutes to go all the way to the near side. To the baseline and pulling up short from there, Dawson Noska all the way to the far side. 10:23 to go. St. Michael Albertville in their offense. Down low, and it's tipped from behind. Intended for Luke Johnson. Speeding up court, Belinda Alamati goes down, lays it up, and scores! Belinda Alamati. An aggressive first step move to the basket. He got a friendly bounce off the glass. He was fouled. Moorhead is at the line with a 1-point lead. The foul to Nathan Colson, his first. At the line, Alamati is good. So the 3-point play complete, and Moorhead has come up with 7 unanswered points and lead it now by 2. Into the front court, St. Michael to the near side, Colson. Back up on top, a quick release. It's on its way for 3. Tennyson now with 12. 16, or rather, St. Michael has regained the lead on that 3-point field goal. A 1-point advantage now at 17-16. It's Mason Hills, drops it underneath. Mackay Elmore forced to corral it and bring it back up on top. Off to the far side, Brady Walthall lines it up and shoots it short, but the rebound, Mackay Elmore leans it up. He hits the deck. Blake continues on to the far side up court. Nathan Colson as the Spuds go for a steal on the reach in, bringing a whistle and a foul call there. Brady Walthall with the call. And out of the foul comes Wyatt Blackstevett. He'll put the ball in play. Far side, Riley Purcell will trigger, or will accept and run the offense at midcourt. To the near side, the look now by Dawson Noska. Around the perimeter, dancing his way around, Johnny Tennyson. He had 20 against the Spuds in their first meeting, 12 already tonight. And on the floor, the ball is held. It will stay with St. Michael Albertville with 9:04 remaining. The play comes in way up on top, gathered in by Luke Johnson. He got underneath and picks up the offensive foul. Moorhead dropped back and had their position, so the basket will not count. And for Johnson, his second, team's fourth. Moorhead will have the ball in play inside court. Moorhead gives some good production off the bench, led by Mason Hills, who got 3 quick baskets as he played. Now some defensive play, and the play comes in to the near side. Brady Walthall drops it back out, around to Hills. To the far side, Mackay Elmore drops it down to the near side. Belinda Alamati did a little head fake as though to shoot the three, did not, and the play comes back up on top. Alamati works it to the top of the key, stops short, gives it off. Blake Wolfell, not afraid to pull the trigger, shoots three. Blake Wolfell now with 5, and Moorhead takes back the lead at 19-17, but not for long. Tennyson remains red hot. He's got 15, and once again, the Knights a 1-point lead. Play goes all the way down to Mason Hills. He works his way loose, shot blocked, he got it back. He finds Blake Wolfell. He leans and shoots and puts it off the rim. Johnny Tennyson with the rebound. Comes to midcourt, Tennyson. Off the left-hand dribble to the near side. The offense run by Riley Purcell. Standing near the midcourt line. Belinda Alamati defending. Deep into the far corner it goes for Noska. He's tied up momentarily. The play comes back into the paint. Reach in by Hills. Deflected it, but it was recovered by the Knights. And then the turnaround right into the teeth of the defense. And the Spuds create the turnover. And Blake Wolfell creates a three. Back-to-back three-pointers for Blake Wolfell. Spuds take a timeout. With 7:33 to go in the first half on the Speakeasy scoreboard, it's Moorhead 22, St. Michael, Albertville 20.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School.
Ball will be put in play. Moorhead called a timeout as soon as Blake Wolfell had connected on the three-point field goal. And so, with that, St. Michael has the ball inbounds and walk it up court now, trailing by 2. This game has been closely played. 5 points one way, 5 points the other. Back and forth we go. Here's Jack Hulting for St. Michael. Back up on top, it comes to Johnny Tennyson. He continues to play well, shoot well, and score well. Deep into the corner, Hulting is open. That one did not go, but Tennyson's rebound up and off the rim. Rebound pulled in. Belinda Alamati spots the break by Brady Wolfell. He goes down, lays it up and in. Brady Wolfell has 5. And Moorhead has grabbed a 4-point lead to the near side. A 3-try skims away. Rebound pulled in, Mason Hills. Rather, Brady Wolfell. Brady Wolfell takes over. Runs it out between the circles. And from there, keeps the dribble under control, coming near side to Belinda Alamati. Return to Mackay Elmore. They'll reset, double high post, wings left and wing right. Here's Mackay Elmore with a pass off to Blake Wolfell. Deep into the far corner, the bring down the lane, scoops it underneath. Found a way to get it to Mackay Elmore, who shoots, and it bounces up, and it hit the guide wire at the top of the backboard, and that will stop play on the turnover. And it gives the ball back then to St. Michael, Albertville. The Knights head up court trailing by 4. 6:23 to go. In the first half, Moorhead leads at 24-20. To the near side, St. Michael on the attack as it comes near side to Blockstevet. Deep into the corner for Hulting. He had got turned around. He walks his way. Traveling is the call. He picked up the dribble. Moorhead put their hand on it. He could not put the ball down again because of the conflict, and as a result, he traveled with it, and the Spuds create the turnover. Will head up court, leading by 4 with 6 minutes to go. Across midcourt to the near side, the look by Belinda Alamati. Up on top, David Lindell works it back to the far side, and from there, Brady Wolfell, he's got the screen. He intended to pass it into the corner for Blake. Pass was deflected and out of bounds, and Moorhead will have it back in play with 5:51 now showing. From the far corner, Belinda Alamati will put the ball in play for the Spuds. Ball fake and toss in. Open. Brady Walthall lines it up, comes up short. Rebound straight to the floor, picked up by Johnny Tennyson. He hands it off, and the drive comes all the way down, and the layup missed by Carson Radke. Moorhead gets the rebound. Here's the sprint to the basket all the way. Lays up blocked, and it came right back. Put up by Jamal Dixon, who just came into the game. And Moorhead has opened up a 6-point lead at 26-20. Working his way loose, dishing it up to the outside. 3-point try, Wyatt Blackstevet. That's his first points. Knights take a timeout, and the Spuds in the huddle near side have a 3-point lead with 5:20 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 26, St. Michael Albertville 23.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Out of the timeout, Moorhead has the ball in play, holding a 3-point advantage at 26-23 and in the front court. Jamal Dixon up on top, hands it off to David Lindell. Deep into the far corner, Blake Walthall is open and puts it on the rim. Rebound, Jamal Dixon. Double teamed on the way down, foul called. Jamal Dixon picks up the foul, that's his first. Moorhead's third foul, so still a ways to go for bonus free throws on both sides. Here comes the walk up court by St. Michael. 5 minutes to go, first half. To the far side, nearly traveled, but Blackstevet picks it up, scooping it off the floor, finds a way to get it to Nathan Colson. On top it comes to Blackstevet. Deep to the near corner. It's on its way, but way overshot. Jack Haltings never had a chance. Spuds come back up court, driving down, stopping short, in some trouble, leaning it back up on top, and Moorhead will reload with Blake Walthall, giving it off to Brady Walthall, and it comes to the near side. Out of the corner, Jamal Dixon reverses off to the far side. Here's the bring in, there's a step and a cast up and overshot, and the shot was rebounded by St. Michael, up court past Nathan Colson. All the way down, he lays it up and missed, and a rebound foul. Mason Hills ready to return to the floor. The foul, Carson Radke, his first. Moorhead still holding the lead at 26-23. Into the front court, here's Mason Hills. Reversing it far side, Blake Walthall. Deep into the corner. Belinda Alamati holding, looking, and directing traffic. Gives it out on the near side. Recovered by Mason Hills. Steps up to the arc. Finds Jamal Dixon. Here's a head fake and a drive kick out past Hills. He drives down, goes left hand, leans it up and overshot. That one skips all the way to the far side. Loose ball picked up, and the Knights are in the front court with the drive. Leaning up a three try. It's on its way to the rim. It comes off. Rebound, Blake Wolfall. Spuds with 3.5 minutes to go, leading it 26-23. Here's a drive down, jump stepping down, and he missed the layup. A little bit out of rhythm, Mason Hills, but still managed to scoop it up, and it came off the iron. Rebound to St. Michael Albertville into the front court. Out on top of the key, the look in by Jack Halting. Around the perimeter, deep into the far corner for Blockstebet. And then up on top, a quick release from Radke. It's on its way for three. That was Colson. That was Nathan Colson on that three-pointer. And that ties the game at 26. Already 6 3-pointers converted here in the first half by St. Michael Albertville. Spuds have gotten their work done too from outside the arc with 3 in the first half. Here's the play to the top of the key. Belinda Alamati drives the lane, gets loose. And a foul coming before he got the shot away. Nathan Colson has picked up his second. And with that foul call, Riley Purcell enters for St. Michael Albertville. Brady Walthall, Adam Jenkins checking in. Mackay Elmore tossing it into play, and Blake Walthall catches up to it at midcourt. 2:35 to go, game tied at 26. Brady Walthall from there looking. Near side, Blake Walthall puts the ball on the floor and gives it off to Mackay Elmore. Moorhead determined to play a more ball control, patient type of offense. There's the ball screen, set near side to the near side looking. Blake Walthall gets loose, he's in trouble, finds Brady Walthall. They'll stand back and start it up again. There's the screen for Brady Walthall. He drives down, delivers to the corner. Head fake there in the drive down, lean off the glass, it won't go. Rebound pulled in, Jack Halting. The Knights have a chance to regain the advantage. Into the front court. Halting delivers it to the backside. And from there it comes back up on top. Johnny Tennyson. And now St. Michael, more patient as they look in to the far corner. Off the dribble quickly, Blockstevet gives it up on top. Here's a nice move down low, but the Spuds reach in and tap it out of bounds. 1:32 to go in the first half. It's tied at 26. Here's the look. Knights lobbing it way up on top for Tennyson. He leans back and shoots long. Rare miss, but the rebound to Riley Purcell. He'll try it again. This time the 3 to Blockstevet. He's got 6. The last 5 field goals scored by St. Michael Albertville have been outside the arc. Here is Mackay Elmore to answer. His first points of the night ties the game at 29. Steele Moorhead, 3-on-1. Pass Blake Walthall, open shooting, bouncing high and over the top of the backboard. Belinda Alamati returning. 53 seconds to go. Game tied at 29. First half. Out of the backcourt, Carson Radke. Slow approach to midcourt before sending it in to Riley Purcell. To the far side, the bring up on top. Mason Hills creating some defensive problems. Here's the intended play. He's done this in the backyard. You know he has. Blockstevet, as he was off balance inside the key, threw it to the backboard and then chased down his own rebound, knowing it would glance off the glass. Spuds responded to the play, however. And as a result, Moorhead walks up court with 35 seconds to go. They are working it down. It appears they're going to try to take the final shot of the half. St. Michael Albertville appears to be content with that as well, as we count it down now from 22 seconds. They're matched up, but it's apparent that the Knights are going to let the Spuds advance once it gets down to about that 10-second mark. And here we are, counting down now from 10. Out on the far side, the look from Brady Walthall. He steps forward, works off the screen. Brady Walthall gives it off of Mackay Elmore, lines it up and shoots it short. So the play was set up and the shot was there and the horn sounds. To the locker room we go on the Speakeasy scoreboard at the half. It's Moorhead 29, St. Michael Albertville 29.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Hey, Michael, Albertville, the teams are in the locker room at halftime, and we've got a good one cooking with the game all tied up at 29. The Knights jumped out to a 12-7 lead on Moorhead, made it a 14-9 advantage, and then the Spuds came back with 7 unanswered points, and it kind of turned the tempo of the game around. At that point, Moorhead led 16-14, but the next 5 conversions from the field for St. Michael Albertville all came outside the arc. 5 consecutive made 3-point field goals. It gave the Knights 29 points here at the half. Spuds were kind of forced into getting that long-range shot to go in as well, and during that same span, they dropped in 3 3-point field goals and were tied at 29. In the scorebook, Carson Radke with 2 for St. Michael, Nathan Colson with 3, Riley Purcell with 3, 6 for Wright Blackstevet, and the leading scorer is Johnny Tennyson with 15. For the Spuds, 5 for Belinda Alamati, 8 for Blake Wolthall, 3 for Mackay Elmore, 6 for Mason Hills, 2 for Jamal Dixon, 5 for Brady Wolthall. And the Spuds went 3 for 3 from the line. The Knights had just 1 free throw attempt in that first half and misfired on that. So it's been that kind of game. It's been a perimeter game, and we'll see how things go here in the second half. We're at halftime in St. Michael with 5.5 minutes before game start. We'll be back after this timeout on the Speakeasy scoreboard. It's Moorhead 29, St. Michael Albertville 29.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Second half, I think, unfolding a little bit different pace from the first time around that saw St. Michael hold a 41-31 lead on the Spuds in that game, eventually going on to win 87-60. That was a 27-point margin for the Knights in the first meeting with Moorhead. And on the year coming in, St. Michael Albertville has lost 3 of their last 4 games, losing to Minnetonka by 3, losing to Robbinsdale Cooper by 17, and then getting a win over Monticello 68-50, and lost their regular season game, their last regular season game, to Brainerd 64-59. Moorhead had a 3-game win streak with wins over Barnesville, Perham, and Breckenridge, and then went on the road and lost at Wayzata, came home and lost to Marshall. And so that sets the scene for this game. It is a quarterfinal Section 8 game. The winner will move on to semifinal play. Spuds will go right to left here in the second half. We did not give you the foul situation. Really isn't one. The only one with 2 fouls belongs to Nathan Colson of St. Michael Albertville. So the Spuds on the attack. At the top of the key, here's a drive off the backside, stopping short, giving off underneath. Lindell puts it on the rim. He got his own rebound. He's in some trouble and then was fouled. Lindell was trying to stretch out and get away between 2 defenders. And Purcell picking up the foul. That's his first. And Moorhead has the ball back at the baseline. Here's a look in. Way up on top, a high jump is deflected out of bounds. That was a dangerous play all the way around, and Riley Purcell nearly pulled off the interception, but the Spuds will have it in play now at side court. Bounce pass in from Mackay Elmore. Working it off fire side, Belen Delamati. With the dribble, he gives it to the backside. Blake Wolfall works it there. Now to the near side. Here's the look in from Mackay Elmore. Lindell jump steps his way down. He overshot the layup. It actually came way hard off the glass. I don't know that he expected to have so little resistance on that drive. And here comes St. Michael Albertville. The basket here, they regain the lead. Drive in by Johnny Tennyson. Back up on top. Near corner looks for Carson Radke. Skip pass way over the top for Tennyson. He drives down. He stops short. struggles to get it loose. Here's a launch from Purcell. It won't go. It came back up. Purcell has it, gives it off. Radke drives and lays it up. It won't go. Rebound comes away to Belen Dalamati, and the Spuds and Knights stay tied at 29 as we are in the second half. Top of the key. Brady Wolfall drives, lays it up, won't go. Rebound down, tap loose. It'll stay with Moorhead. Last touched by Wyatt Blockstevet. Battle for the rebound favors Moorhead as it will be brought in play. Neither team has scored here starting the second half. As they rearrange and everybody gets lined up, an over-the-shoulder catch by David Lindell. Hands it off Mackay Elmore. Left alone, almost being dared to shoot. Puts the ball back up on top, and the Spuds run their offense. Off to the far side, here's the look bomb. Blake Wolfall to Brady, to Blake, and back near side Mackay. Elmore gives it off to the far side. Moorhead playing catch around the perimeter. Looking it off to the far side, now brought back. Up on top, Lindell takes the drive down the lane. He jump steps his way down, scoops his way underneath. Basket goes up, basket goes in. David Lindell with his first two, and Moorhead regains the lead at 31-29. He was fouled in the play. Wyatt Blockstevet with his second foul. On the look, Lindell's free throw is good. Three-point play complete. And Moorhead has taken a three-point lead. War the tie, it's on its way, but hard off the iron. Rebound comes away to Brady Wolfall. He'll bring it up to midcourt, and the Spuds manage this offense with a three-point advantage. Mackay Elmore stops short, gives it near side. Here's Lindell, jump stepping his way down again. Blake Wolfall is open and shoots short. Rebound comes deep to Riley Purcell. On the way up court, Purcell did just manage to get it to Tennyson, who shoots and misses. Rebound back up and good. Jack Halting got the rebound back up and in, and now is at the line with a chance to tie. Lindell has picked up the foul. That's his second. Here's Jack Halting, 6'4" senior for the Knights. Right-hander puts this one on the way up and good, and we are tied once again. Mason Hills, who sparked the Spuds in the first half, coming off the bench and scoring on 3 out of 4 possessions. Back in the game now for Moorhead with 15:33 to go in the half. Off to the far side, Mackay Elmore, or Belinda Alamati rather, to Blake Wolfall on top to Hills, and now Elmore. So they play and weave and catch and throw and continue to run the offense to the far side. On top to Hills. He drives down, stops short, gives it off into the corner. To bring back in, down low, up and to the glass. It goes off the rim, and the rebound to Blockstevet. 32-32. St. Michael Albertville into the front court. Riley Purcell gives it off. Here's the drive in, back to Purcell. He works his way loose, leans off to the side and shoots off the rim. Rebound put back up by Blockstevet. It won't go, but he dishes off. He'll get the assist to Jack Halting. So St. Michael has regained the lead at 34-32. Here's Mason Hills wrestling his way loose, and it's held and tied up. St. Michael Albertville reached in, put a hand on the ball, and on that held possession, alternate possession goes to St. Michael Albertville. And now the Knights head up across midcourt with a 2-point lead. To the near side, Purcell. Working it around on top. Spuds with their man-to-man. Dishing it off to the backside for Carson Radke. Deep into the corner. Fake one way, drive the other, and laying it up and in. Riley Purcell now has 5. And as the Spuds come to midcourt, they take a timeout. A 7-point run by the Knights is forced to stop and play with 14:05 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. St. Michael Albertville 36, Moorhead 32.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere. Natural talent.
Well, after Moorhead jumped on the halftime tie to take a 3-point lead, the Knights have responded with 7 straight. And St. Michael Albertville now leads at 36-32. Spuds coming out of the timeout. Their offensive look remains the same to me. We'll see how it develops. Here's Brady Wolfall, came back into the game out of the timeout. He drives down the lane. He goes down low, lays it up, and the foul is called as Brady Wolfall slid past the defense. He likes to work off that ball screen up at about the free throw line and get a good look from down low. The foul has been whistled. Riley Purcell has his second foul. Brady Wolfall, 5 first half points at the line. Free throws up and good. Brady Wolfall led Moorhead with 17 in the first meeting this year against the Knights. 36-33, back at the line. Second free throw, Brady Wolfall on its way up and good. 36-34. St. Michael Albertville wanders into the front court with a 2-point lead. Out to the far side, Johnny Tennyson. And around to the near corner. Back up on top, Nathan Colson. Colson brings it back near side for Tennyson. And again, around the perimeter, trying to open up a shot or a lane to the near side. Well, ball fake action by Tennyson. He gets it back again as it comes back deep into the near corner. And with the play down low, the drive in by Halting got turned around. In some trouble, but underneath, shot goes up and in. Tennyson gets his first second half points. He leads all scorers with 17. And St. Michael Albertville is back to a 4-point lead with 12:45 remaining. Here's Brady Wolfall. He's got the drive. He goes down low. He lays it up, and it rolls off the front of the rim. The rebound by Kai Elmore. He goes down low, puts it off the glass and in. Mackay Elmore now with 5. 38-36. Big basket for the Spuds as we take a look at how this game is being played. Here's a drive down all the way. The shot rolls off the backside and foul called. Carson Radke took a look and he hung and waited around. It fell away. Foul called on Blake Wolfall. That's his first. Radke has 2 coming. First one is good. That takes it back to a 3-point lead with Radke settling in, 6'3" junior. He had 13 against the Spuds in the first meeting. And he has 3 as that second one misses. The rebound pulled in by Belen Delamati, and the Spuds are at midcourt with Mackay Elmore. The offense is underway as we approach 12 minutes to play. Brady Wolfall. Blake Wolfall. Out on top between the circles, Belen Delamati. Now Mackay Elmore. Didn't quite have the turn. Brought it back up on top, and the Spuds start over again. Here's a fake and a drive and a lean and the shot. And a travel violation called with 1 extra step taken on the way in. David Lundell back into the Moorhead lineup with 11:49 now showing. 39-36. St. Michael Albertville walking it towards midcourt with the 3-point lead. Working his way loose, Johnny Tennyson goes down low and lays it in. Back-to-back baskets for Johnny Tennyson. And it's back to a 5-point Knights advantage at 41-36. Deep into the far corner, brought back up on top and now near side. Here's Mason Hills driving down, leaning back, shooting. Off the glass it bounces. Rebound, St. Michael Albertville. In transition it is caught and called Carson Radke. He reached in and reached around to try and steal the ball away, and he caught a lot of wrist and a lot of arm on the way. That's a hard call to make, there's no doubt. And the call made, he gets the nod of the head and says, okay, that's the way you saw it, that's the way it is, and we play on with that foul on Radke, his second. To the far side, Blake Walthall Moorhead. All the way around to the near corner, brought back up on top. Alamati to Hills. Fakes right, drives left, takes the defense into the air and comes back out on top to Lindell. Here's the return pass to Hills. He'll take it down again, tossing it to the corner. Recovered. Fake left, drive right, getting loose, tipped from behind, and last touch Moorhead. Nice reach in from the backside by the Knights to tip the ball and create the turnover. 10:43 now, showing St. Michael heading up court with a 5-point lead. As we take a look at the scoring, running score, this is the biggest advantage all night long for either team. That's how close it's been played. Now it's 7. Luke Johnson on the ball screen, pick and roll to the basket and in. 43-36. Moorhead in the front court, trailing now by 7. Ball is deflected out to the near side, back to the Spuds. Adam Jenkins back into the Moorhead lineup. Dawson Noska returns to the Knights lineup. A little over 10 minutes to go. The Knights have chipped away. They, for the most part, have. Here's the drive into the baseline. It got turned around. Brady Walthall continues on. And out on top it goes to Lindell. From there, Balind Alamati. Lindell and around the perimeter. Brady Walthall sends it back up on top. Lindell in some trouble. Manages to get it off to Jenkins. And Moorhead trying to figure out this defensive set by St. Michael Albertville. 9.5 minutes to go. Off the screen and driving, kicked out pass. Reverse to the far side. Moorhead will line it up again. One dribble and a bounce off to Lindell. Long pass way over the top. Open is Alamati for 3. Balind Alamati. He's got 8 on the night. 43-39. Into the near corner. Johnny Tennyson brings it up on top. Near steal. Sent off far side for 3. Nathan Colson answers the Spuds 3 with one of his own. 46-39. And the Spuds come back up court and get a score from Balind Alamati, who puts him in double figures with 10. 46-41. St. Michael Albertville by 5. Here's a drive all the way down and lays it up and missed. Mason Hills rebound. Spuds in transition. Into the front court, it's given back. Brady Walthall lines it up for 3. Brady Walthall now in double figures with 10. 46-44. As the Spuds inch closer. The play comes in now for Johnny Tennyson, 8:10 to go. Way outside it goes. Colson coming up with another 3-point field goal. 3rd of the night. And the play into the front court. A 5-point St. Michael advantage. Up on top. Well, the Spuds. There's a 3 try from Brady Walthall on the rim. It bounces away. Loose ball comes to Johnny Tennyson. To the far side, the bring in by Colson. Had his dribble stolen. Back up court and on the run. Leaning down, leaning up, leaning in. Balind Alamati with 12. 49-46. Moorhead back within 3. The Knights returning up court. Clock is running, 7:19 to play. On the near side for Riley Purcell. Deep into the near corner for Colson. He steps away, gives it off. Here's the advance by Purcell up on top. Keeping the dribble away. Manages to pull it off and give it off to the far side. And from there, Colson lines up. That one is short. Colson had been red hot. He'd hit his last 2, but that one came up short. The Spuds on the rebound now with their own chance to tie. 6:51 here in the second half. 49-46 St. Michael Albertville. The offensive play call being made out at midcourt by Alamati. He gives it away to Brady Walthall, to Jenkins. He's in some trouble. Got it away to Lindell. He'll try it again. Matt Ellingson roaming the sideline, making the play calls as it goes. To the far side, Belinda Alamati steps up and bounces into the post. Nearly tipped away from behind. Lindell lobs it back up, nearly stolen again, but recovered. Brady Walthall gives it off now to Belinda Alamati. He's at midcourt. He's got the play call made. 6:07 to go. Long and enduring. Here's the play to the near side by Belinda Alamati. Driving it down the lane. A bounce skip in for Lindell was caught, but he was fouled from the backside on a steal attempt. Dawson Noska, that's his first. We did not go into the bonus situation in the first half. We're still a ways away from that here in the second half. That was the 5th foul against St. Michael Albertville. Moorhead has had just 2 fouls here in the second half. In some trouble, but the pass in safely now to Belinda Alamati. And then quickly tapped out of bounds by Noska. At side court, Belinda Alamati can throw it into the backcourt and does. It's gathered in there by Mackay Elmore. And he steps across midcourt, Spuds down by 3. Jamal Dixon on the arc. Turn near side, Blake Walthall in and off the rim. Rebound pulled in by Luke Johnson. On the way up court. Trapped off to the far side, Johnny Nennison throws it underneath and throws it away. A clean interception by Alamati. Here's the drive, down all the way, layup is good! Another strong second half for Belinda Alamati. Luke Johnson picking up the foul. St. Michael Albertville timeout. Moorhead is at the line when we return with 5:24 remaining on the Speakeasy scoreboard at St. Michael Albertville. 49, Moorhead 28.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Perks Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
To the free throw line and a chance to tie. Belinda Alamati was fouled on a layup. The basket was good. And that brought Moorhead within 1 as Alamati takes a long look, settles in, free throw on its way up and in and out. It spins away. It is no good. 5:20 to go as St. Michael heads up and across midcourt with a 1-point lead. Nearly stolen on top from Blake Walthall. Recovers in time, and here is Tennyson from way outside, and it won't go. Rebound pulled in, Spuds. Outlet pass, Belinda Alamati. Back to Mackay Elmore. Once again, the Spuds will put the ball in the freezer. as they play a very ball control and disciplined style of offense. Off to the far side. Given off Brady Walthall. Moorhead within one. They play catch and around to the near side. Blake Walthall returns it to Brady. 4:43 to go. Low to the floor dribble given to Mackay Elmore. Round to the far side and out of the corner comes Balin Dalamati. He looks down low, nothing open for now. And here's Mackay Elmore. And a give to the basket. Jamal Dixon made his move to the basket just as the pass was being delivered, and he wasn't there, and the ball sailed out of bounds. Moorhead turnover. 49-48, St. Michael at midcourt, the lead and the ball. Riley Purcell works it off to the far side. Jack Halting to the backside, Carson Radke. Deep into the corner. Here's the drive to the basket. Getting loose, laying it up, and this one goes in. Tennyson with game high 21. St. Michael has regained a 3-point lead as the Spuds go aggressively down. Shot missed, rebound, tap to the floor, recovered out of bounds. Back to St. Michael, Albertville. Jamal Dixon chasing it to the near side. Last to touch. And so that brings the clock down to the 3:55 mark. The Knights at midcourt with a 3-point lead. Tennyson, who seems to be wherever he needs to be to get the job done, brings it across midcourt. To the far side for Riley Purcell. Into the high post, backdoor pass. Layup is there. Johnny Tennyson with game high 23. Back-to-back scores. And the Knights take a 5-point lead and the Spuds take a timeout. With 3.5 minutes to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard, it's St. Michael Albertville 53, Moorhead 48.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
As we come back on to play, Moorhead will have the ball inbounds at midcourt and trailing by 5. Mackay Elmore into the high post, looking back door, it's not there. Out on top, Balin Dalamati for 3. 17 tonight for Balin Dalamati. 53-51, that basket pulling Moorhead within 2. As he backs his way in into the front court, it comes back up on top and returned. Wyatt Blackstevett sends it back up on top. Around to the near side for Halting. Drops it off. Radke, near corner, Purcell. He holds and controls to the near side. Now a back end move. And I think the Spuds got caught grabbing onto the plate. Mason Hills has picked up his first foul. Moorhead's third. So the inbound by St. Michael with 2:44 to go. Here's the play way up on top for Tennyson. Just did gather it in. In trouble. It is knocked away by Blake Walthall off the knee pad of Johnny Tennyson and out of bounds. It comes back to Moorhead. We'll see how big a factor that is. 53-51 Moorhead at midcourt, trailing by 2. Created the turnover on the play by Blake Walthall. Into the top of the key. Given off to Mackay Elmore. Returning near side, Blake Walthall. And they'll set it up now at midcourt. Around to the far side. The return, here's a drive down the lane, bounced into the baseline and back out Mason Hills. To the near side, they come on top for Brady Wolthall. Had a lane but didn't take it. Back out on top, and they'll try it again. Here's Hills. Alamati brings it near side, inside of 2 minutes to go. Brady Wolthall drives it down the lane. He gets loose, he lays it up, and it won't go, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds. It will stay with the Spuds. There were 3 St. Michael players there trying to get a hold of the loose ball. Tapping it out of play, it comes back to the Spuds. Mackay Elmore to put the ball in play, handing it off on a virtual handoff right inside of each other almost. The play to Mackay Elmore, who then calmly brings it out towards midcourt. Mackay Elmore, Belinda Alamati, running jumper, side, off the glass and in. Belinda Alamati with 19. Game tied at 53. 1:26 to go. Up on top, now near side Purcell. Trying to find an angle. Spuds defending all the way, Mackay Elmore. Here's a drive in to the near side, the look by Radke. Up on top and around. Here's a fake right and a drive left into the corner. The shot on its way, it's in, it's out. Rebound goes to Blake Wolthall. 1 minute to go and we're tied at 53. As they come across midcourt, Matt Ellingson will take a timeout. The plays will be set up in the side court huddle. 53 seconds to go on the speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 53, St. Michael Albertville 53. .53 seconds to go. We'll see, first of all, the defensive set by St. Michael Albertville, then the offensive set by Moorhead. I don't expect there'll be a lot of major changes, but rather some subtle changes along the way as to how the play will be run. Mason Hills from Moorhead. On top it comes. The Spuds don't want to give away too early an opportunity to score and then find themselves playing defense at the other end. 33 seconds and counting down. Up on top it goes to Belinda Alamati. From this, it appears the Spuds are going to work it down and try to take the final shot of regulation. Here's Mason Hills. 21 seconds to go. Up on top it comes near side Mackay Elmore. As he takes a look, Elmore in some trouble, will not find out angle. He drives it down to the near side. Mason Hills, 9 seconds to go, and the Spuds take a timeout. Well, they did what they wanted to do, and that is to take the clock down and reset their play. So the minds meet on the court with 9 seconds remaining in regulation on the speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 53, St. Michael Albertville 53. One more time away from the huddle and onto the court. 9.2 seconds. Of course, the Knights take a timeout, and so they meet now and reassess their defensive plan, and will return with timeout on the court. On the speakeasy scoreboard, 9 seconds to go. We're all tied at 53.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Time around. First, the Spuds running the clock down from 21 seconds to 9, took a timeout. And as they set up their play, Derek Johnson took a timeout for St. Michael. And now we're back in. Still 9.2 seconds to go. Game is tied at 53. The play to Mackay Elmore, tossing it in safely, Belinda Alamati. Clock is underway, we are at 6. Here's the look off the far side, Belinda Alamati lines it up and he missed. And the shot at the buzzer, it's on its way and it hit the rim. It was on line, but hit the rim, and we are headed to overtime. We'll be back at St. Michael after this timeout on the speakeasy scoreboard. In regulation, it's Moorhead 53, St. Michael Albertville 53. We played through the second half. St. Michael Albertville was on the verge of putting a nice little comfort zone in place when they led 43 to 36. 43-36, a 7-point lead. That, to this point, has been the biggest advantage that either team has enjoyed tonight, but the Spuds came crawling back, forcing overtime. Belinda Alamati, the force behind the Spuds comeback. And we go out and out of center court with the game all tied up. Johnny Tennyson of St. Michael leads all scorers with 23. Belinda Alamati of Moorhead with 19 leading the Spuds. We go to the jump circle and it's tipped off to the side and it's tipped and recovered. Moorhead has first possession. Tell you what, Belinda Alamati is having himself an all-star night here tonight. Once again, the Spuds with that very patient, very deliberate, time-consuming, time-controlling offense. To the near side and into the corner. Belinda Alamati on the perimeter, comes up on top to Mackay Elmore. Well, we've seen it where you almost think that they're going to try to run the entire 4 minutes off and head to the final shot of overtime. We'll see what happens. Deep into the corner it goes before it comes back out. Elmore comes to Blake Wolthall, to Brady Wolthall. He shoots quickly, but missed wide. And the loose ball is picked up by Elmore. He saw it coming. Rather than wait to see if it would hit the rim, he was there for the catch, and Moorhead avoids the turnover and comes back up on top. Off to the far side, Blake Wolthall. Two-hand pass, Mackay Elmore. He drives, he stops, and gives it back out to Brady Wolthall. Well, the Spuds offense has worked 1 minute off the overtime clock, and now with 3 to play, they still have possession. Into the far corner. Play comes out. Some years ago, we noted in state tournament play where here's a drive in, but then the giveaway comes back out on the near side, recovered by Brady Wolthall, where they knew they were going to do it. They stood one in each corner and waited and held the ball. Well, they're not holding the ball here. They're dribbling and passing and running and doing all that. We have played a minute and a half of overtime without a shot. Moorhead into the high post with 2:20 now showing in the overtime, still tied at 53. Moorhead very likely could run 4 minutes off the clock, depending on how aggressive the St. Michael defense becomes. And as Moorhead backs up near midcourt, Mackay Elmore. Belinda Alamati. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes gone in overtime. Tied at 53, we play on. We'll try it out at midcourt. Off the left-hand dribble, Mackay Elmore. Lobs it near side, and it's Brady Wolthall. The Spuds have at least three players they feel they're comfortable in giving the ball to them in crucial situations. Both Blake Wolthall, Brady Wolthall, and Belinda Alamati. And to the near side, 1.5 minutes to go in overtime. Out near midcourt, Brady Wolthall reverses it to the backside, Mackay Elmore. Token defense, somewhat pressured, but nothing to the point of being aggressive at this point by St. Michael. Here's the drive by Brady Wolthall, laid it up and came up short. He had a lane, he had a scoop, and he came up away. So, nearly 3 minutes of the 4-minute overtime period elapsed before St. Michael has a chance to come into the front court. To the midcourt circle, it comes near side. Left alone, Blockstevet puts it up on the rim. Rebound, Moorhead. Less than a minute to go. Both teams with a chance to score in overtime. Both teams coming up short, and we play on. To the near side, Belinda Alamati. Handed off to Blake Wolthall. Now Brady Wolthall. He can handle it. He's up and gives it away now to Mackay Elmore. 29 seconds to go in the first overtime. Brady Wolthall lines it up, and he'll wait and dribble and watch the clock. Matt Ellingson at side court indicating he may take a timeout at some point. 14 and counting down. As he stands and looks, we're at the 10-second mark, and there it is. Moorhead takes a timeout with 9.4 seconds to go. On the Speakeasy scoreboard, we're tied. Moorhead 53, St. Michael Albertville 53.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
So this has been pretty well thought out to the point of what if. And the Spuds showed that with their ability to handle the ball, they just plain and simple ran the clock. Took the first 3.5 minutes off an overtime play, missed a layup, back up court. St. Michael missed a shot from close in. And we play on now with 9.4 seconds remaining in overtime. And Moorhead has but their second possession. Here's Brady Wolthall. We're counting it down. From 6, here's Brady Wolthall. He appears to take the shot. It's on its way, and it's to the rim. And here's a long shot, and we are headed to a second overtime. Play will continue when we return on the Speakeasy scoreboard after one period of overtime. Moorhead 53, St. Michael Albertville 53. We are heading to a second overtime. There was no scoring done in that first overtime session. It was basically a ball control set up. Moorhead would get a shot near the end of the regulation or of the overtime period. And St. Michael twice had long-range full-court shots and missed. So the ball goes to center court. It is tipped off to the side by Luke Johnson and then stolen by the Spuds. Blake Wolfall somehow sneaked in and took it away. Moorhead again in the overtime with possession and the idea of running the clock. 3:44 to go. Here's the look on the near side. Handoff for Mackay Elmore. Around on top, Belen Dalamati. A little bit tighter defense by St. Michael here in the second overtime. Mason Hills drops it off. Will the Spuds try to take a look from close in? No. Here's a drive down the lane. Kick to the corner. Hills will take it down low, and he had the shot blocked out of bounds. Mason Hills took a drive at the baseline. Went. And Luke Johnson at 6'6" was there to meet the play. There was a major mismatch. And Luke Johnson swatted it out of play. Moorhead now on the return. Here's the look down the lane, skipping short, and this layup is good. Belind Alamati, 21 on the night, and it's 55-53. So the scoring has come alive here in the second overtime. Play to the near side now for Johnny Tennyson. He is the go-to player for the Knights. He leads tonight with 23. On the near side, a hook pass is blocked away, stolen by Blake Wolfall, and he picks it up and brings it under control. In the course of a regulation, here we've got a foul. No, we got a timeout called. Before the turnover, before the steal, before the call, Matt Ellingson using a timeout. 2:38 to go in the second overtime on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 55, St. Michael Albertville 53.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
We return to play with 2:38 remaining in the second overtime. The inbound comes to the backcourt for Belind Alamati. He quickly steps across and hands it off then to Brady Wolfall. Brady Wolfall protecting with the left-hand dribble. Hands it off now. Mackay Elmore. Here's a drive out on the near side and an anticipation and steal by Purcell. And in some frustration, Mackay Elmore picks up the foul. Or Mason Hills, rather. It was Hills who reached in. And that's his second. St. Michael will take a timeout. 2:16 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard in second overtime. Spuds 55, Knights 53. Well, the wheels have turned and the chess match continues. Out of the backcourt, the inbounds from Purcell. And Michael Albertville works it across midcourt with Radke. But the ball is tapped away. And on the way up, quarter reach in, catch up foul. And that is the 7th foul on St. Michael Albertville, and that puts Moorhead at the line. The foul, I think that was on Carson Radke. That's his 3rd. Free throw is on the rim and up and over the top and in. Brady Wolfall now with 11. Crucial free throw here to make it a 2-possession game. On its way up, it's good. Brady Wolfall with 12. Moorhead a 4-point lead. Into the front court, St. Michael, Riley Purcell. Drives down, give off pass for Blockstevet. He gives it backdoor, swing out to the far side, the return in by Halting, and he lays it up and scores. A nifty setup play from the top of the key to Halting driving in. He drives the layup, he's fouled on the way. Moorhead foul on Jamal Dixon, his 2nd. Halting. A chance to pull the Knights within 1 and does. They're going to wave it off. The free throw did not count. He stepped over the line, lane violation there, and it remains a 2-point game favoring Moorhead. 1:45 to go, 2nd overtime. Off to the far side. Strides it back out. Brady Wolfall keeping it to the outside in dribbles, trying to coax the officials, and there's the call. Carson Radke has picked up his 4th. There appeared to be a little help along the way from Brady Wolfall as he moved and contorted his moves to go along with the advance of the defense, and finally the defense caught up to the moves. And here's Brady Wolfall at the line with a 2-point lead. It's a 3-point lead. Brady Wolfall now with 13. A quick look at the basket, and the free throw is up and good. Brady Wolfall with 14. Moorhead with a 4-point lead, 1.5 minutes to go in the 2nd overtime. On top, Carson Radke. Now Purcell gives it off to Tennyson. He leans back and shoots it good. 25 on the night for Johnny Tennyson. Moorhead now at midcourt. 1:08 to go in a 2-point lead. Mackay Elmore, he gets a step. Had the dribble tipped away and it's stolen. A nifty move defensively by Riley Purcell. Well, both teams are getting into the act. And by that, I mean the act, as in trying to create something by way of maybe not having it happen. Here's the play up now. 41 seconds to go. St. Michael Albertville, will they line it up for the tie? Will they go for the 3 in the lead? Up on top, a head fake and a drive all the way down, leans it up and it skips away. Rebound, chased down by Moorhead. 27 seconds to go, and the free throws are coming up now from Moorhead. The Knights on a shot that was missed and a chase for the rebound. Johnny Tennyson has picked up the foul, his 2nd. And now 26 seconds to go with Brady Wolfall at the line. 4 for 4 here in the 2nd overtime. Free throw is good. And it's a 3-point lead. And once again, Brady Wolfall faces this situation. A make becomes a 2-point possession, or a 2-possession game, and there it is. Play will resume when we return. 26 seconds to go, 2nd overtime on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 61, St. Michael Albertville 57.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
We've come down to 26 seconds remaining in a second overtime. Moorhead has manufactured a 4-point lead. St. Michael Albertville heads up to and across midcourt with Carson Radke. He's pressured to get the pass into the high post, and here's Radke on the return. He'll drive it down the lane, kick it out. Ball is stolen by Brady Wolthall. He's quickly reached up and fouled. A quick hands defense by Brady Wolthall will send him back to the line with 10.4 seconds to go and a 4-point lead. One thing that will not change in this situation is the fact that it will remain a 2-possession game. Purcell's foul, his third. Brady Wolthall now with 17, 7 for 7 here in the second overtime. And her second free throw is good. Moorhead with a 6-point lead. And St. Michael Albertville. Spuds will lean back, and here's a shot that misses. And the Spuds have come into St. Michael Albertville and upset the number 4 seed Knights. Earlier this year, the Spuds lost by 27 on this same court. The winner tonight, well, we've not quite done yet officially. The foul on that last play results in Blake Wolthall stepping to the line. Well, we can't get ahead of ourselves here. As Blake Wolthall, free throw is on its way up. It's in, it's out. The play will come with 2.9 seconds remaining as Wolthall settles in, and this one is good. So Blake Wolthall, and a long shot at the buzzer comes up short, and there it is. The Spuds, a huge win tonight on the road. A recap and our player of the game when we return, brought to you by Bennis Accounting and Tax Service. Our final score on the Speakeasy Scoreboard: Moorhead 64, St. Michael Albertville 57.